Winston Churchill story. Winston Churchill, a life of triumphs and trials. Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill's life story is an epic journey through the tumultuous 20th century. Born on November 30, 1874, at Blenheim Palace in Oxfordshire, England, he came into a world that would witness some of the most profound historical events in modern history. Early life 1874-1899. Churchill was born into the British aristocracy. His father, Lord Randolph Churchill, was a prominent politician, and his mother, Jenny Jerome, an American socialite. His early years were marked by boarding schools and a turbulent relationship with his parents. Although not an exceptional student, he displayed a keen interest in military history and adventure stories. Military service 1895-1899. At the age of 20, Churchill embarked on a military career. Graduating from the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst, he was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the 4th Queen's Own Hussars. His military service took him to India and Sudan, where he saw action in various campaigns. He developed a reputation for bravery and recklessness, which would follow him throughout his life. Early political career 1900-1914. Churchill transitioned from soldier to statesman, winning a seat in the House of Commons as a Conservative in 1900. Over time, he shifted his political allegiance to the Liberal Party. His early political career was marked by controversial positions, including his support for social reform and his criticism of British actions in the Boer War, World War I, and Gallipoli 1914-1916. As World War I erupted, Churchill was appointed First Lord of the Admiralty, where he advocated for a naval blockade of Germany. His most notable and ultimately disastrous initiative was the Gallipoli campaign in 1915. The campaign's failure led to his resignation from government. Political wilderness 1916-1939. The interwar years were a challenging period for Churchill. He was out of government, wrote prolifically, and delivered speeches warning of the growing threat of Nazi Germany. His prescience was often dismissed, and he was seen by some as a political maverick. World War II and leadership 1939-1945. Churchill's defining moment came in 1940 when he became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, facing the relentless onslaught of Nazi Germany. Churchill's leadership and oratory skills became legendary. His speeches, including the famous "We Shall Never Surrender" speech, rallied the British people and galvanized the Allied forces. His close alliance with leaders like Franklin D. Roosevelt and Joseph Stalin was critical to the Allied victory. Post-war years 1945-1965. Despite his wartime popularity, Churchill's party was defeated in the 1945 general election. He continued to be a prominent figure in politics, serving another term as Prime Minister from 1951 to 1955. During this time, he faced challenges such as the early stages of the Cold War and the decolonization of Africa. Legacy. Churchill's legacy is profound. His unwavering determination in the face of adversity, his leadership during World War II, and his memorable speeches have left an indelible mark on history. He received numerous honors, including the Nobel Prize in Literature. His death on January 24, 1965, marked the end of an era, but his legacy lives on as a symbol of courage, leadership, and the enduring spirit of democracy in the face of tyranny.